All right, here we go. This is going to be the remastered edition, the updated edition, whatever you want to call it, of Jeff Sokol. Oh boy. Yes. So, yeah, I don't even know exactly why I'm doing this, but the part one, I don't know why. I shouldn't have done it. Rookie mistake. I shouldn't have broken it down into two parts when I did it originally. And now, so the first part is gone and is off of YouTube now. So I wanted to redo, this one eventually. I want to redo all of the ones that got taken down eventually, and we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I figured why not? We'll sell out. We'll do Jeff Sokol, probably one of the more popular Predators. I mean, Jesus Christ, 7.6 million views. Oh my god. Like, what the fuck? And 61 million on his, Crime Watch Daily segment, as well, as you can see right here. I mean, Jesus Christ, Sokol Mania is running wild here. And also, I was in Boston a few weeks ago. And so, I thought of Jeff Sokol, so much throughout that. I was only there for, less than a day. So I couldn't take in the sights. And by the sights, I mean, the Jeff Sokol Grand Tour. I couldn't do it. I didn't have time for any of that shit. So, a missed opportunity. But he was definitely in my mind the whole time. So I figure, you know what? We'll start off. We'll do Jeff Sokol again. Whatever. Fucking nuts, man. I haven't watched this in a long time either. So this is gonna be pretty good, I think. It's gonna be a doozy. It's probably gonna be a long one too. A marathon, perhaps 17-minute long footage. We'll see. So fuck it. Let's just get into it. Let's go.
What you see
that's right. The Hansen intro.
Me, you can see nowhere else.
Oh shit! You can see it nowhere else as you're watching it on YouTube. Fucking Chris Hansen's little scheme. I don't know what the hell that was, man. But man, back in 2019, his website, $100 a year. Oh man, that was a time, man. That was a time to be alive. And this poor bloke in the background. Did he just pretend that you're looking busy here, man. Just pretend to look busy while I do my intro here. We're hard at work here at the Hansen Enterprise, man. We're hard at work. But I don't know why I'm not in full screen. That's a mistake right there. But yeah, I mean, if I was redoing these
on TV today,
if I was redoing the uploading of this shit again, I would have cut out this beginning part. And I also would have cut off this shit on the top here, this real media encoded by VEN, because it's just a fucking reminder of that of that incompetent boob, Vincent Nicatra. It's just a constant reminder of him. I would have just cut that off. I would have cropped it, just to get rid of him. Because that guy was a moron. A bigger moron than some of the Predators on this show, in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, it's great. Let's just keep going.
Interview with Jeff Sokol. He surfaced in our.
This guy is not even pretending to look busy, man. Come on, do something, man.
Aired on
there
my
you
syndicated
go.
Show, Crime
Grab
Watch
the mouse.
Daily, but now here on Hansen versus Predators, you'll see the whole thing.
Type some
Sokol
shit in. There you go. Looking busy editing.
Appetite for sex. He left after a very aggressive interview with me in handcuffs.
Oh boy. Oh man, I'm in a goofy mood today as well. I don't know why either, but fuck it, man. A week at the office, just not saying anything, not doing anything important. I don't know. It just comes out on the weekend. Oh, I gotta let loose on the weekend here. I don't know why. And Sokol, there he is at the door. Very festive Halloween season here. Early October. Yeah, man, it's starting to feel like fall again. In my opinion, the best season. I'm wearing it's fucking sweatpants weather again. Here I'm in my sweatpants this morning. Oh, I love it. Let's keep going. And there she goes. Why did he go to the door? Why did he go to the door first, without the stuff? He was just making sure it was the right house first. I don't know. He went to the why is I don't get that. Why did he go to the house without anything? And then it goes back to his car to get his stuff. He's like, oh, I'm not convinced that this is the right house, but fuck it, I'm gonna take a wild guess that this is the right house.
Jeff?
And he goes back and gets his stuff.
Over here, you can come in this way.
He put it in the back seat of the car as well. He put the pizza and the goodies and all that in the back seat of his car. That's an interesting strategy. You know, when I like pick something up, man, I put it in the passenger seat, you know. And so like, you know, that way if there are like any curves, you know, wild curves like that, I can put my arm out and make sure that shit doesn't fly anywhere. You don't want that shit to fall on the floor, man. Oh, that'd be a night ruined. So I put that shit in the passenger seat to make sure, you know, but, you know, Sokol's taking risk. It's a risky maneuver. You don't want the cheese to slide off either. Yeah, you don't want that that's a big no-no with pizza, man. You don't want the cheese to fly around, all that shit. And there he is. He's got a big smile on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
I know.
Did you find the house okay?
No, because it's really dark out.
How long did it take you to get here?
No, because it was really dark out. Yeah, man, it's so difficult. He's got a case of the Palombos, not a driver at night, perhaps. I don't know, but yeah, I mean, it's really that complicated. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I don't know if he was using a Google Maps or whatever. I don't know, but shouldn't be too difficult, man. I mean, they had the number plastered right there. I mean, we saw it like right here. The number is plastered right there. You told me 701. I see that this says 701, but you know, I'm not sure. What a fucking dumbass. Oh god, where were we at? Like right here? Something like that? No, because it was really dark out. It's like right away he's coming in with the fucking, you know, like blaming the decoy. Like, hey, you guys don't, your parents don't do a good job of, you know, telling me where the house is. They don't mark it clearly. So it's your fault, you know? Like coming in right away with the arrogance, and you know, he's not trying to have it come off that way, but that's just his natural personality that it is coming off that way. And you know, it makes you look like an asshole, Jeff.
How long did it take you to get here?
I don't know, it's like 2.5 hours.
2.5 hours. I mean, that is ridiculous, man. Like, it's not like, you know, it's not like when you were in like the Ohio sting, for instance. And, you know, like, in the middle of bumfuck nowhere, and, like, these predators don't mind driving 2.5 hours. You're in, like, the metro area, Boston, downtown Boston. I don't know, downtown Boston. You're in Boston, one of the major cities of this country. And you're driving 2.5 hours to Fairfield, Connecticut. And that's another thing, too. I did pass through Fairfield on my way to Boston. I took the train, look at me, to Boston. I passed through Fairfield, and you know, a little giggle to myself as we passed there at the Fairfield stop. I think we stopped at Fairfield. I actually don't remember, but I know that I saw. I don't know if we stopped there or we just passed by the station. But I know I saw Fairfield. And I like a little giggle to myself. But man, this house, this makes me so like a little bit nostalgic in a weird way. To watch this, you know. 2019, this came out, man. You know, good times, man. Good times. I was still bright-eyed about the world, thinking that there was some good in the world, you know. Still had goals, still had desires, stuff like that. Before, you know, I was still bright-eyed and innocent about the world. And, yeah, now we're here. 4 years later, and you know, we're still doing this as well. I don't know what that says about myself either, but that's okay. You know, that's okay. Yeah, it's just, you know, and I don't remember everything that I said during this shit, so I might repeat myself. I don't remember. You know, you're just gonna have to bear with me. But yeah, I mean, fucking Jeff Sokol, man, look at him.
Here.
I don't know, it's like 2.5 hours.
That's a long drive.
Yeah. Alright.
Hey, I made it. Here, give me a hug.
Oh, you gonna give me a hug?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, he's like so
I'm sorry.
disappointed.
Are you okay?
He's like so disappointed, man. He's like, man, I drove all the way here. You're not even gonna give me a hug? Come on.
That's a long drive.
Yeah. Alright.
Hey, how are you? Let's get right down into
Oh,
it.
you gonna give me a hug?
And she just scatters out of the way. I love that. Nervous fucking Nelly. The best decoy, man. Nervous Nelly.
Yeah. Alright.
Does a good job.
I'm really nervous.
Oh, you gonna give me a hug?
No, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow, he's so disappointed, man. So frustrated, arrogant, probably stuck in traffic the entire time. You know, this guy, man, Jeff Sokol, you know, backstory as well. His apartment flooded, something like that. He had to wait for the plumber. He had to delayed like a day or something because he had to wait for the fucking plumber. Frustration, you know, he's spending a fortune on this pizza, brought you, you know, all this crap, and, you know, not even gonna give me a hug, man. I'm so frustrated, man. You have no idea the traffic that I just sat through, man, on I-95, I think it is. And, you know, it just, you're not even gonna give me a hug? Come on.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. I'll
You
sit
better be okay. You know, I have a long night planned.
into it.
Okay.
So, can I-
Okay. Fucking arrogant motherfucker. I hate him. Oh, here we go. I love it, man. He like presents it to her like it's like the biggest gift in the world. Yo, flips it right open, man. Hey, man, look at that. It's like a fucking treasure chest. look at the my doubloons. Look at my, you know, all the gold and buried treasure here. Boom! Just opens it up like it's a grand reveal, you know. like, dude, it's just a pizza. It's like trying to be like impressive, like, oh yeah, I bet your 13-year-old, you know, in your school, they would never spring for this, man. Look at this.
The small pizza is like almost as big as the big one. So I didn't know that. 'Cause, like you said small, I thought it'd be like.
yeah.
Why? I don't get why that is so funny to me. But it's like this guy is like, has he never eaten at a pizza place before?
You said small, I thought it'd be like.
Like what the like what the fuck? Shit. Oh shit. Oh my god. Oh shit. It's alright. But it's like he's never eaten at a pizza. Like Jeff, I know, like, I know Boston isn't like the pizza town. It's the chowder and, you know, and all that shit. You know, it's the chowder town. But, you know, come on, man. You gotta know they still have pizzerias, man. Like, come on. Like, you don't know. Like, he thought he was going to like Pizza Hut or something, and it's like a personal sized pizza. And so he's like, oh, I thought it was gonna be the size of the big one.
I didn't know that. 'Cause, like you said small, I thought it'd be like really small.
And Nervous Nelly, man, she is so great. Like, so interested in him discussing the size of the pizza and their pricing system. He loves it. She loves it, man. She's really into it. Ugh, sound of that box screeching. But yeah, Planet Pizza, man. What a fucking throwback, man. You know, that place... Oh, whoops. Should not have, you know, that place has gotten so much recognition over the years. And, you know, I know we did it the last time as well. But I'm curious. It's been like a few years, you know, what their menu looks like nowadays. You know, what their menu looks like these days. Because, you know, things change. And, you know, the place by me... The prices, I'm sure, have gone up because, like, the place by me has, like, it's like ridiculous for like a large pie these days. I don't know. They changed their logo, it looks like, but yeah, I mean, I'm curious what they get for like a large pie these days. No, not like that. I want to make this bigger. How do we do that? That's not making it any bigger. Okay, there it goes. I know I said this in the last time. I still got the tiramisu. Very good, very good. But like, where is like the actual pizza? Like, this is a pizza place, and they don't put pizza on their menu, on the first page of their menu. Like, what are you doing? Like, that is what people are here for. Why is this not working? Why is this not working? Like, I'm going to page 2. Oh, here it is. It's like going so slow. I don't know why. And it's not going like, okay, whatever. This is pizza right here. Like a regular cheese. Where's the regular fucking cheese here? Oh my god. Like, why is it so laggy? Come on, Planet Pizza. Like, I expect better from you. I know times is tough, Planet Pizza, but like, this is ridiculous. What the fuck? $16 for a large? That's like good. Compared to the place near me, I think that's like a few bucks cheaper than like my go-to place. So that's like kind of annoying. But I mean, like my go-to place is a lot. But like I remember I was very critical of the pizza that we see here. So it's like, you know, you probably get what you pay for. But like, yeah, no, I don't understand. Like the Pizza Planet Pizzazz. I don't know. They have a ton of fucking options here. I mean, I don't know. I haven't really had pizza in a long time, but it seems like it's still reasonable, you know. And I can't stay on this laggy ass fucking thing anymore. Like, I don't know what the issue is. Like, I'm just like, should I just download it and put it into Acrobat? I don't think it's necessary. But yeah, Planet Pizza, man. But most, like, you know, it's like, they got so much, like their reviews have gotten bombs because of this shit. Like, I don't know. Like, I kind of feel bad. Like, I don't understand why they didn't blur this out. Like, I don't know. Like, if Chris Hansen's like, oh man, we're gonna get, you know, tons of subscriptions on this, you know, like, we should blur it out maybe. But no, they didn't do that. No precautions, at least.
I'm okay.
And it's so
Are you
awkward.
okay?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'm fine.
And he doesn't want to say what's on his mind. Like, he doesn't want to say that, like, oh, like what he's thinking. He's definitely frustrated.
fine.
He's annoyed.
And,
Like, I didn't know you were gonna be so nervous. I mean, what the hell am I here for if you're so nervous?
I know.
And he's just like, you gotta keep smiling. Just smile through the bullshit, man.
I know.
Have you?
No, not really. I mean,
Are you telling me the truth?
I've met girls online, but I don't like come like this far to like meet someone.
Why is he keep saying like every third word, dude? Come on.
I don't like
Come
this
like
far to like meet
to
someone. I don't know.
like you said like 3 times in less than like 5 seconds, dude. Learn to speak.
Why, you know,
It's
I
kind
don't-
of crazy, huh?
It is crazy. Yeah, why did you let me come? If you're so nervous.
Yeah, that's such a douchebag fucking move. Like, oh no, you're not allowed to be nervous. You know, meeting a 44-year-old man, you're not allowed to be nervous at all. Your first sexual experience, you're not allowed to be nervous at all. Like, Jeff Sokol, such a fucking douchebag, man. And I know he's just really just he is like everybody wants to punch this guy in the face. You know, it's such a douchebag, man. Really
Hey, dear,
is.
you seem nice.
Why do you think I came?
Why do you think I came?
I think
I
I know.
know. You want to plow me. Nervous Nelly, man. She is so into this role.
Reason.
That's not the reason.
And I just, you know, been talking to you for a while, and you seem like really cool to hang out with, and you know, someone that I'd like to meet, and I wanted to check out the situation.
Here we are.
Yeah, here we are. Yeah, here we are.
So, let's deal with this whole contract thing, because I'm just going to be thinking about it the whole time
And I think that's a little.
until we get that out of the way.
I think that's a little. You know, I think that's a little unnatural. Like you're kind of like. That's they definitely just told her to bring that up, right? Like the like it's like countless examples in TCAP where like the decoy talks about shit that is like so unnatural. It's like bring up like in the first meeting, like in the first minute of meeting, right? Like you're not gonna say that, but you know, it's like bringing up the contract. It's like, oh man, like I don't know. I don't know. I understand why like they want to fearmonger people. Like, oh, he brought a fucking marriage contract with them. Like, I get it, but it's not a very natural. Not very natural for the setup here.
Because I'm just going to be thinking about it the whole time
Until we get that out of
until
the
we
way.
get that out of the way.
This document was something Sokol put together after some research on the internet to protect himself from getting in trouble for having sex with a 13-year-old girl. He talked about it in the chat along with a lot of other graphic topics. It didn't work.
Oh, no way. I'm shocked.
Let's see.
let's eat first, you know, I'll get you intoxicated and then we'll bring it up, you know, like, like, it's such a dick. Like, I don't want to bring up anything sexual or anything, you know, let's not ruin the moment here, you know, I brought a nice feast here, like, seriously, also, you brought, like, I don't know how many slices that is, like, that's, like, 8 slices or some shit, you know, for, like, 2 people, I don't know, no, yeah, I mean, might be enough, like, this girl is not going to eat, like, more than 2, I guarantee you. So what, Jeff Sokol's just gonna have the remaining 6? Fucking slob. I think I said it in the, well, I know I said it in the first time I did this. Like, I said, like, oh, I'd love to go to town on that. I usually have, like, 6 slices. That was bullshit back then, and it's even more bullshit now. Like, I can't eat more than, like, 3 nowadays. I don't really eat this crap anymore, but, all that much anymore, but, you know, I mean, Sokol could probably put him down, I guess, but, I don't know. Like, he's just gonna leave, like, the leftovers here. It's gonna be, like, so awkward, like, oh, there's 2 more slices left. Oh, can I bring them back to Boston with me? I don't know. But, or, like, the decoy, is she gonna keep the leftovers, and the parents come back and they're like, where the fuck did this pizza come from? I don't know, but yeah, I mean, look at nervous Nelly here. She is so, like, into it, man. She put her heart and soul into this performance, man, and you know, she just ended up being like a running joke. Not a running joke, like, no one makes fun of her, but, like, this is what she's known for. Like, I'd love to know, you know, in her life, you know, after this. So do people bring this up? You know, does people bring this up at all? Like, I don't know. It would be interesting to know, I guess. But she's, like, anonymous. You can't find her unless you can find her. I know, you know, I didn't find her personally, but someone found her and told me about it. So that's how I know her. But yeah, she's just living her life nowadays. You know, didn't really become an actress, but that's okay. You know, it's a tough business, man. Tough business. But that's okay. You know, she has this performance. She's probably, like, ashamed of this. Like, I guarantee you she's not happy about this. But I'll tell you what, man. You know, you got 7 million views, almost 8 million views here. You got 61 million views here. I mean, you got exposure at least, man. Like, people saw your work, man. And, you know, you did a good job. You know, as opposed to some of the decoys on TCAP. Of course, we got the male decoy in this thing, who made an imbecile of himself. You know, you did pretty well, at least. You know, at least you weren't an embarrassment. You know, that's good. That's good.
Okay. There's plates.
And he's such a dick. You know, Sokol's such a dick. You know, like, you're nervous. You're completely nervous. But, you know, let's eat first. You know, I'm hungry here. Come on.
There's plates behind you. If you want to grab them. Do you want a water?
And how far were they going to go with this? Like, they going to get out, set the table, and, like, you know, get plates brought out, and, like, how long were they going to let this go? Like, that's fucking interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, well, I got this for in case we.
Alright, I'll grab one.
In case we drink vodka, yeah, and I remember that. You know, people were, like, saying, "Oh, why would he bring orange juice, you know, with pizza?" But, you know, I thought the same thing too. You can't really hear it. Sokol's mumbling. He says, "Nah, I got this in case we drink vodka."
I got this for in case we.
Alright, I'll grab one.
You can't really hear it, but that's what he says. So they're gonna mix it, and
All right, I will have. You want to eat at the table?
you want to have and then he changes his mind. Oh man, so I guess we're not getting drunk right now either. So I gotta wait even longer to plow you. You know.
Don't you just take your...
What a fucking look at that face, man. Oh, like he's like, are you serious? We're just gonna savage it. We're just gonna eat, like, right here. You know, we're gonna, like, eat standing up. I don't know. There's only one chair here as well, by the way. Like, what the fuck are you gonna do?
Don't you just take your...
That's kind of weird too. Like, you're just gonna sit awkwardly at the table. Like, at least, like, you know, I would go into, like, the other room, put like a show or a movie on or something, you know, and watch it. It's gonna be like awkward as hell to sit there for that whole thing and just eating and slobbering down pizza like a madman.
Yeah.
And look at that fridge! Holy shit! Look at that fridge. That fridge is empty. Look at that. Look at that. It's fucking empty as shit. The only thing in there is just water.
I mean, yeah, I expected it to be like 2.5 hours.
And of course, the famous,
The
famous picture frame that the light switch is hidden behind fucking Joshua Colon, sitting there for days, you know, groping the wall, trying to find where the damn light switch is. It's behind here.
expected it to be like 2.5 hours. So.
You're from the Boston
And that's
area,
crazy,
you said?
man.
Yeah.
2.5 hours in traffic, Saturday night. I think it's a Saturday night. I'm pretty sure it's a Saturday night. Traffic. I said it the last time, probably listening to Dropkick Murphys the whole time. No, I don't. You know, Jeff Sokol's probably listening to like classic rock. I imagine classic rock. You know, like Van Halen, Guns N' Roses, man. The same shit he was listening to in like '84. Well, actually, Guns N' Roses came out in '87, right? But same thing, you know. He's probably listening to the same shit he listened to like high school. Like 30 years later, he's still listening to the same songs. Like, ugh, I don't get that. I don't get how people do that. But you know, actually, one of my favorite bands. I shit on Children of Bodom in the last video, the Jay Ruffner video. And shout out to the guy, the bloke, that sent me an email saying that my music taste sucks and that Children of Bodom rocks and In Flames rocks, something like that. Shout out to that guy. I think that was a joke, but you know, it was pretty funny. I got a kick out of it. But you know, one of my favorite bands is actually from Boston. I think they're from. I assume they're from Boston. Revocation. I'm pretty sure they're from Boston. Yeah, from Boston. Really good band. They're like a tech thrash, kind of death thrash, technical death metal band. Really good. One of my favorites. I gotta shout them out. I'm actually wearing one of their shirts right now. I just realized. I'm actually wearing one of their shirts right now. I didn't realize that. It's not intentional. But yeah, really good band. Really good for like, really good gateway band. You know, I don't listen to them as much as I did like a year ago, but really great band. You know, they're really good gateway into the more like hard technical death metal. Like they really got me into that. I really like tech death now. So I have them to thank for it. But yeah, I mean, really, really good band. I definitely recommend checking them out. Look at them. Oh, you guys are related to Jeff Sokol now. It's great, man. But yeah, I mean, Jeff Sokol, not cool enough to listen to Revocation. I guarantee you that. Let's keep going. I'll put in if I remember. I'll take a picture of myself wearing this shirt right now, just to prove I'm not lying, and put it in the video if I remember, because you know, it's complete coincidence, as Kevin Smith, Chris Weaver would say. Seriously, coincidence.
Yeah,
Washing his
something
hands.
that was up there. It's pretty nice.
Do you?
Yeah, I've been to Faneuil Hall.
Where's your family? Like, what part of Boston?
I don't know.
Yeah, you don't know.
Boston's so confusing. It's wicked confusing.
Oh man, again, it's like I also didn't get that. I didn't get that reference the first time I did this either. I didn't know that was a thing. But now I see it like all the time. Like I don't know where my head was. Head was up my ass, I guess.
I'm sorry.
But
I'll try to be cool.
That's okay.
We'll work on it.
I mean, you look great.
and I remember the comments. People were like, "What the hell? You never heard Wicked before from Boston?" Like, yeah, sorry,
You
man.
just look different than what
I can't know everything.
than like in the pictures. I don't
You
know,
just
maybe-
look different.
I don't know.
Yeah, no shit. You fucking
You have
imbecile.
dark hair.
My hair just,
man.
it lightens up in the summer.
And no, I'm not saying. I mean, I think you
You
look
don't
great.
like it?
I think you look great. I'm just saying, like you look different, yeah, than I thought.
Yeah.
But no, nothing wrong with
Well, you
that.
never can tell with online things, you know?
What about me?
What about me?
Do I look?
I look good, right?
Different?
Look at me. Got my fucking flannel shirt on. I look great.
I mean, you look different. I'm not saying better or worse, just different.
You got some. You look like you don't look the same, Jeff. I'll tell you that right now, man. I wasn't expecting all the gray hairs. I wasn't expecting, the gut. He's got a gut.
Cupcakes too, if you want.
See, did you make them?
Look at those. Do you think I made those?
I have no idea.
No.
Do you want to use plates or do you want to just eat
Whatever you want. We're pretty casual here.
Okay.
I'm like too nervous to eat.
Well, you already ate, didn't you?
You already ate. So she said that she already ate, and this guy brought pizza. And what is he just? She's just supposed to watch him scarf it down. What was the plan? Like he's just gonna rah rah. So how are you? Do I look pretty good? Don't I? Rah rah rah. Like what the fuck? I don't get it. What was the plan supposed to be? I don't know. But again, he catches the decoy in like a little lie right there. Again, just no alarm bells going off in his head. Like, hey, you don't look the same. You don't remember that. You don't remember. You don't remember that you just ate. No alarm bells going off. You're Jeff now. He's just got a fucking.
Well, I was wondering if you.
He's just got a stupid grin on his face. Oh, look at me, I'm so cool. I'm Jeff Sokol with my stupid gelled up faux hawk. Like he thought he looked good when he left the house, man. That's the thing, man. It's over like his red flannel shirt that's like too small for him.
Definitely haven't done this before.
Definitely haven't done this before. We've been catching guys all weekend, but nah, I never done this before. It's like this shirt is like too small for him. It's like they didn't want to buy a new shirt. He's got this hunchback here, like sit up straight, motherfucker.
You didn't seem nervous at all when I talked to you. And
yeah, like he expects like. Why do you expect like that to be the thing? Like, oh yeah, it's like of course she's going to be nervous. Like you got a fucking stranger coming into your house. Like you wouldn't be nervous in that situation.
Well, it's different when you're talking to someone online versus like coming to their house and meeting them.
I know, but yet he keeps bringing it up. Like I know.
This isn't drugs. It's just a.
Yeah, no, by all means. Here, do it.
It's something that I take before I eat.
And the big fucking debate here about what this pill is. Like
in the
Jesus
middle of
Christ.
It all, Sokol pulls out.
Like I like it's like the biggest mystery in the world. Like I criticized Jeff Sokol for saying it like 3 times in like 5 seconds, as I just did the same thing. Right? That's okay. At least I'm not a predator, right? Fuck you. It's like, is this an IBS pill or is this a boner pill? It's like it's like the great debate. Like, come on, man. Like, who even cares? Now I'm so aware of how often I'm saying the word like. I'm going to challenge myself to not say it here, okay? I'm going to challenge myself. Let's see how long it lasts. But yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. Let's just keep going.
A medicine bottle. You can see it on the video. He takes a pill apparently in preparation for what he thinks is going to be a big night ahead.
So let's just call it what let's say it could be IBS pill. Let's say it could be a boner pill. Let's just say it's 50-50. Dustin McFetridge style 50-50 thing. All right. We don't need to have a great big debate about it. It's not like it doesn't really matter anyway. Okay, like it's fine. I said like. There you go. Challenge over. Too bad.
Been doing all day?
I'm just hanging out, watching TV, Netflix, and
now
stuff.
here we go. Time for the reveal. Uh-oh. Like, why did they let this go on so long? Like, I don't get it.
Do you want me to check?
Somebody
No.
there? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
What kind of pizza we have tonight? Who's this?
Who's this?
Who are you?
Get fucked.
Tonight.
Who's this? I love that. Who's
I'll get to
this?
that in a minute. Who are you?
I love that so much. Uh-oh. Oh, ew. Jeff so
Tonight. Who's this?
Who's this?
I'll get to that in a minute. Who are you?
Audacity, Jeff.
Who are you?
Who are you?
You tell me first.
Like, it's such arrogance, such bullshit. You're in somebody's house here, and you're just gonna go, who's this? Who are you? And answer my questions immediately. I'm in the right here. I'll tell you something about
Jeff,
that.
right?
Yeah.
And what are you doing here tonight?
Hanging out.
Hanging out.
Hanging out with whom?
With her.
Who's her?
I want to know who you are.
I want to know a little bit more about you first.
Can I eat first?
Can I eat first?
Sure, go ahead.
What a
Who you are
douche.
is, I didn't know there would be other people.
I didn't know there'd be other people here. Like, what does he think this is at this point? He's just like, oh man, yeah, we're gonna have a little. He thinks that Chris Hansen's in on this. Like, hey, I'm you know, I like we're gonna get together and, you know, just, you know, go to town on this girl or what? Like, oh, you let somebody in the back door? What, are you cheating on me? Is this your other date? Come on. But no, I mean, obviously not. I don't know what he thinks this is. Like, it's like doesn't realize it's like an operation here. Like, you got a guy coming out with a guy dressed up in a suit and a clipboard. Like, oh, what is this? What is happening here? I'm confused. I didn't do anything wrong.
What did you expect to happen this time, Jeff?
Didn't have any expectations.
No expectations whatsoever.
No.
So you drove 2.5 hours
Sure did.
Sure did.
from Boston
Who are you?
to come here
Are you her dad?
to meet a young girl.
Are you her dad?
What an idiot. Are you her dad? Really? The guy's coming out with a fucking clipboard. Dude, I don't think it's her dad. What the hell? What an idiot.
That in a minute.
And here he goes.
Go ahead, have a bite.
What a slob.
Wow. I haven't done anything
I've
wrong.
done anything wrong. Licks his fucking finger. Ugh! Look at this.
ahead,
Right
go
here.
ahead.
This is the moment where I want to punch him in
I
the
haven't
face.
done
Like, right
anything
here.
wrong.
Like a fucking slob. Like, dude. And I understand, like, Sokol should have brought napkins. I get it. But, like, you know, dude, I mean, like, you don't have to be a disgusting slob about it. Like, I understand. You need the napkins, man, because that is a greasy-ass pizza. I don't like it that way. It's so messy. You get it all over your hands. You gotta go through, like, seven napkins while eating it. You know, I get it. And now you're, like, regretting that, you know, you bought this thing. Because you wasted your damn money on mediocre pizza. That's the way it is, man. That's the way it is. But, like, dude, you don't have to lick your finger like that, like a douchebag.
How old are you?
It's like Sokol. Is this part of the reason why Sokol strikes out with all the women in Boston? You know, he brings them to like I don't know, like an Irish restaurant, O'Brien's, let's say. And you know, he sits down. You know, things are going well at first. You know, he's talking about about the Dropkick Murphys, about Guns N' Roses, about the Pats. Oh, gotta talk about the Pats, man. Oh man, so good. And talking about what else in Boston. Chowder. Talking about duck tours. What else is Boston famous for? The Tea Party. You gotta talk about all that stuff. Just normal stuff that people in Boston talk about every single day, right? And everything's going well. He's, but not really, because he's not really listening to her. He's just like, well, that sounds great. Well, let me tell you about this experience that I had here. Just completely going off and talking about himself the whole goddamn time. Jeff Sokol, I know this is what you do. And and then the food comes, and he just starts eating like a slob. And then the woman's just like, I don't think this is gonna work out. Sees him eating like a slob, being a douche, and it's just like, that's the final straw. You eat like a slob, I'm out of here. And Jeff Sokol's like, oh man, what the hell, man? All these women, they don't appreciate a good man like me. They're all crazy. They're the idiots. They're the problem. It's not me at all. I'm a slob and everything, but like, Jeff, like, come on, dude, you got to be a bit more presentable. I understand, man. You're wearing your best red flannel that you dug out of the hamper. You did your hair up all special, but you eat like a slob, and it turns people off. That's the point here.
I'd like to know.
And you chew like a fucking cow, too. Like, dude, come on.
I haven't done anything wrong.
No, definitely not.
Coming to meet somebody? What's wrong? What is that against
Coming
the law?
to meet a young girl?
Yeah, is that against the law?
It is after this chat.
How?
How?
Did you bring some kind of a contract with you?
And he's like,
Sort of
oh,
marriage contract?
that was a joke. Come on.
Let's see if any of this sounds familiar while you enjoy your pizza. I should come see you on Saturday. Well, since your mom isn't home, it's the best time to do it. I would, but only if you want me to. You say, I can't go to jail.
And again, I don't know. Again, I think I've brought this up before, but like people, and I remember people like, why does he fold the pizza? Like that's how you do it. Like I'm so shocked like that people don't do that. That's the only way I see people doing it. That's the only way I do it. like it's like I've never seen somebody eat like a slice that looks like this, like from an actual pizzeria, like an actual New York style pizza. I'm not talking about like Pizza Hut where it's like, you know, but like I'm talking about like this kind of pizza. I've never seen anybody not fold it. Like I've never seen that before, and people are like acting like that's something foreign. I don't know. I don't know. It's weird.
You say, I can't go
Apparently the origin, I think I looked it up once, like the origin is because like in New York you're so busy, you know, it started in, it's like a New York thing because like you're so busy, you eat it standing up, you know, on the go, trying to go quickly, and so you fold it, it's less messy or something, and you know, you get through it a little bit quicker. I don't know. That's the way I see everybody in New York does it that way. I'm like so shocked that people don't do it that way. Like when I heard that, I'm like, wait, what?
be ruined.
Right.
Could be locked up for 20 years.
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't done anything wrong, but I'm talking about jail in the chat log.
You say, do you trim your blank?
Such a weirdo.
Okay. Now you know that this girl is 13, right?
Wasn't sure.
She's
He's
older.
looking around for a napkin, doesn't have one. And not sure that she's 13. That's why he's talking about jail. That's why, you know, he's like, I've never done this before. I haven't met somebody your age before. You know, that's why, right?
That doesn't.
And you're what, 37?
That doesn't mean anything.
You're 37? How old are you? You might as well just tell me because I can find out like that.
Like that.
Can you tell me who you are first?
I will tell you that in a minute.
Because you know now you're making me nervous, and
You're 44 years old.
Oh, now the shoe's on the other foot. Jeff, you were yelling at her for being nervous. Now you're the one that's nervous. Well, Jeff, you're about to get fucked. You know, she was nervous because she was about to get fucked. Now you're nervous because you're about to get fucked, but it's a different way of getting fucked. Yeah, that's right, Jeff.
Right? Mm-hmm. Right? As a 44-year-old guy,
And Chris Hansen's like trying to be so slick, like I can find out like that. Like he's gonna go through his connections, you know, his black ops, you know, like he's gonna call up the CIA, be like, yo, how old is this motherfucker? But no, he just reads it from the chat log. It's like in the next line. Like, where did he get 37 from? I don't know, but
right? Mm-hmm. Right? As a 44-year-old guy,
you know, like Hansen's trying to act like he's got sources and shit, but he just reads it. It's in the next line of the chat.
talking to 13-year-old girls like this. Yet I want to.
Yet I want to. You got a problem.
What am I supposed to make of that?
Nothing to say, do you?
Sorry, I'm paranoid.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, not that hungry anymore. Just pushes it back. You know, having a good time. Not going to touch those garlic nuts. Somebody mentioned what was in that. A few people have mentioned it, obviously, but it's not garlic. It's wings. That's what's in there. Wings. Not garlic nuts. Should have gotten garlic nuts. If it's anything like the pizza, the quality of the pizza, I don't have high expectations for the wings, just based on how the pizza is. But you know, who knows?
Oh,
Based on the way that their menu is, and that pizza is on the second page, like it's like, you know, go back to this. You know, like they don't put pizza on the beginning here. Like they have they put it on the second page. It doesn't give me good, you know, expectations about the quality actually. But you know, who knows? You know. Anyways, it's not important. What time is it, by the way? Okay, 9:50. This Tottenham game that I want to watch is coming up soon, but I guess I'm gonna have to miss it. That's okay. I'm not like I'm into soccer now, but like I don't really have a favorite team anymore. Like I used to root for Tottenham back in the day, but you know I kind of took a break from soccer at one point. I've just kind of gotten back into it. You know, it's the beginning of the season, you know, still. So I'm like, I'm going to lose interest in it. And by like December, maybe even like next month, I'll lose interest in it. But like, you know, it's just, I don't know who I hate all the teams in England pretty much. But like Tottenham is okay in my book. And by, I mean like all the big teams. Like I hate Arsenal. I hate Liverpool. I hate Manchester United's, Man City. And you know, who am I missing? But Tottenham are okay. So I don't mind them, but you know, I don't really I don't really like the English teams all that much, but I'm gonna, I still want to watch it a little bit. But yeah, that's not the point at all. Let's just keep going.
Potentially having sex. But that is where the breaking the law comes from.
Right.
Punishable up to 20 years.
Ew.
Did you bring condoms with you tonight?
Well, they plan on having sex.
No.
Do you have them in your car?
No,
I'm going to find out, so you might as well tell me now.
I don't. Go ahead, check the car.
Yeah, he's kind of lost his
will-
arrogance a little bit. He's just realizing, I think, that he's in deep shit, and he's just going to. He's defeated at this point. He's almost defeated.
Never tell
at least.
anyone about us having sex. Are you sure?
He's still got that smug, fucking grin on his face here, like. Ooh. That's just his. I don't know. Maybe that's just his natural face. Like every picture I've seen of this guy, he looks like a fucking douchebag. Like, I don't know. Can we find out real quick? I don't need this open anymore. Jeff Sokol. Like every picture that you see of this guy, just looks like a douche. Who the fuck is this guy? But like, yeah, like look at him here, right? There's this picture right here. There's his inmate picture right here. He's just got a smirk on his face there. But like this picture, like what are you doing? And why did people like? I don't get this. Like people are like, oh, he died. With like, I don't get some people in this TCAP shit. Like why did they just get off on making fake shit up? Like, do you know how many people I've heard say like, oh, Jeff Sokol died, and they just reference like a Reddit post? I don't think he's dead, guys. But like, seriously, what is wrong with this guy? Like, he just looks like a fucking dick. I don't know if it's just the masshole thing or what. Like, he is just the perfect embodiment of what I picture a masshole looking like. That is Jeff Sokol to a T. That's just him. That's him. He's a typical masshole, and just face you want to punch, and fucking dick.
Okay, I could be there Saturday afternoon. Explain.
Explain
It to me.
Just wanted to come hang out and.
It looks like here you wanted to come here and have sex with a 13-year-old girl.
Okay, is that against the law to
To have sex with a 13-year-old girl when you're 44? Yes, it's against the law.
to meet a girl? That's all I've done.
You see how this looks.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, but do you also see that I was pretty apprehensive about the whole sex thing?
He was apprehensive.
Wouldn't you be? Wouldn't anybody be if they're
Right.
He was apprehensive because he was afraid of getting caught. Like, that's the only reason why he's apprehensive. He's not like, oh, I'm apprehensive. And again, trying to use a big word there to, like, I don't know, outsmart somebody. I don't know what his point was, but trying to, sound smarter than he is by saying apprehensive. Like, oh, that's a big word there, Jeff. Yeah, okay. But, it's weird, because he's only worried about getting caught with the whole thing. That's why he's paranoid. That's why he's talking all this shit and talking about marriage contracts and all that shit. It's because he did his research. He looked it up online. Possible sentences for raping a 13-year-old girl. What are the possible sentences? And he's only worried about getting caught. He's trying to protect his ass, and he's not worried at all about the actual act, the actual performing of the act. He'll just take a Viagra beforehand, and he's good to go. Good to go, man.
going to try to have sex with a 13-year-old girl?
To be honest with you, you're not going to believe me, but I don't know who you are, but I'm sure you're law enforcement. But
You think I'm law enforcement?
well, I mean, that's what it sounds like. I was thinking about this on the way down,
Right. You had 2.5 hours to think about it.
and
Chris Hansen throws that back in his face. Like, yeah, you had a long time, dude. You had 2.5 hours to think about it. You had 2.5 hours to turn around. You had 2.5 hours to, I don't know. What are you going to do in Boston on a Saturday night? I don't know. Whatever Jeff Sokol does on a Saturday night. Go back to the bar. Watch the Bruins or something. I don't know. Early October. Actually, I don't think the Bruins would have been playing at that point. 2015 Red Sox. I don't think they were good that year. They might have been good that year. Actually, I don't remember. I don't think they made the playoffs that year. Red Sox. Yeah, they were last place that year. So no, bad year for the Sox. I got it, Jeff. I got it. You got to take it out on somebody, you know. But the Pats were pretty good that year. I'm sure they were pretty good that year. I don't know. 12-4. Yeah, they were pretty damn good that year, Jeff. Like, come on, the Pats were probably playing the next day, weren't they? Oh shit, let's take a look. Not important at all. This was the year what they lost to. Oh yeah, this was the Broncos Super Bowl year. That's right. So October. No, they're on their bye that week. Oh, it makes perfect sense. Jeff, that's why you did it, man, because they were on their bye that week and you needed something to do. I got it. Boom, Jeff. I got your motive for you. Oh, man, I can't watch the Pats this week. Let me go rape a 13-year-old girl. I got you, Jeff. Makes perfect sense to me.
And,
dumb fuck.
And I wasn't gonna, I'm not gonna risk it. That's what I said. It's not normal for a 44-year-old
But, you know, he's such an idiot, because if he got here in the situation, like he said, he came out here to check out the situation. If he got there and the situation was good, he would have went for it 100%, I guarantee you.
2.5 hours to hang out with a 13-year-old girl. I wanted to hang out, see how she was, see if... A 13-year-old girl? How often do you do this sort of thing?
I've never done it before.
Never done it. You've never done it?
No,
So
of course
tonight
not.
you just decided, okay, I'm going to drive 2.5 hours down I-95 from Boston.
Yeah, been talking to her
To this
for a little
house.
while, and she seemed cool to hang out with. I mean, with that,
You can't find any
I had nothing else
older
going on.
girls?
I can, but I had nothing else going on.
Nothing else going on, yeah. No Pats this week. You know, can't get drunk with the boys at the bar. You know, can't do any of that crap. So fuck it, I'm gonna go rape a 13-year-old. I got you.
Hang out with a 13-year-old girl.
Yeah, you can clearly...
You can clearly see. Don't talk with your mouth full, Jeff. You sound like a goddamn imbecile. You already sound like a goddamn imbecile when you talk normally anyway. But especially when you got your mouth full, you sound like a damn slob.
Out with a 13-year-old girl.
He is a slob.
Yeah,
And he got his appetite back, you know, after that. I don't know why. He just, you know, nervous thing perhaps. I don't know.
You can clearly see that I'm very apprehensive about the whole
Let's say we meet and really like each other and want to continue seeing each other.
How would we do this?
How would we do this? Like I said, as long as you're under 16, age of consent, parenthetically, nobody can know about it. I just can't take that chance. What it sounds like here is you're grooming her, testing her to make sure it would be okay if you had sex with her.
Tisk, Jeff.
No one would find out.
You know what I'm gonna do? Hang on. I'm going to put this Tottenham game on my other window. I gotta find the stream. Be right back. All right, we're back. I think I got it, but you know, I pressed stop on my recording instead of pause, which is fun. So that means I'm gonna have to edit them together, and the stream is not working right now for whatever reason. So I'm probably gonna have to find another one at some point, but it's not important, really. I you know, if anything, it's just more incentive for me to wrap this shit up. Let's keep going.
To be honest with you, like I said, when I was on the way down,
Right.
I was thinking about the whole thing, and even before I left,
Right.
I was thinking I'm not going to have sex with her unless it's legal.
So yeah, I don't
you
get
told
why
me-
you would come. Like, you're gonna just come and, you know, eat pizza, drive 2 hours. He's late. It's like 9 o'clock at night at this point. He's gonna come, drive 2 hours, eat pizza in front of her because she already ate, and he's just gonna eat pizza, drink vodka, and watch movies and TV shows all night. And what, is he gonna stay there all night, or is he gonna go back? You know, if say he leaves here at like 11 or 12, let's say 12, he leaves at midnight. He's gonna get back to Boston when, at 2:30 in the morning? Like, what is your plan? Like, I don't get what his fucking plan is here with this at all. But again, because it doesn't make sense, because he's lying his ass off. That's why it doesn't make any sense. Let's keep going.
About a plan to make it legal. To marry her.
Yeah, you know, like a little shrug. Yeah,
Right?
it's fine.
Yeah, not in 2 seconds.
Like in
I
2
mean, it's like-
seconds.
So if you
Fucking
liked
hate
her,
that.
like next week or the
2
weekend,
seconds.
you'd marry a
No,
13-year-old girl.
not next week.
No,
No.
not next week. You're being ridiculous.
So after
Like, you're the one that's being ridiculous, Hansen, not me. I'm a good guy.
days worth of chatting, you decide you love her?
No,
You want to have sex with her?
I don't know.
You want to marry her? What do you mean you don't know she's 13?
Yeah, you don't know.
don't know.
How your answer should not be anything other than no, there, Jeff. That's the problem.
Throwing things out, like, you know, just in case, or maybe I did like her. Maybe it was, you know.
So then you'd marry a 13-year-old girl because she's really cool and you could have sex.
After a while, if it worked out, yeah.
After a while.
Yeah.
Jeff, that doesn't help your case at all, dude. Like, what are you saying? It doesn't help your case out at all. You know, I'm gonna marry her. You know, if I like her, after a few dates, you know, I come down. You know, the next time the Pats aren't playing, I'm gonna come down. I'm gonna rape this girl again, and you know, see, you know, let's make sure, you know, just after we do it a couple times, if it starts to feel right, you know, it's gonna work out. You know, and we'll get married and we'll live happily ever after.
3 years of dating?
I don't know.
A romantic courtship?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. So you're cool with all this? You just think this is just fun?
His weird view, man.
Marshall,
He thinks it's right in his mind. I don't get it.
See, I know what you're.
Well, what
Getting at
what
here.
else am I supposed to think, Jeff?
Do I seem like a dishonest, dirty person?
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
Do I seem like it to you?
Yes.
This chat seems like
Jeff, you're by default, okay, you're a asshole, you're from Boston. I think of you as a dirty, dishonest person by default. I'm just kidding. If you're from Boston, I like the town. I do like the town, but you know, I mean, like I just like to rip on you guys sometimes because you know what, you guys make it easy sometimes. But yes, it's the same thing with New York. You can talk shit about New York all you want. I talk shit about New York just enough. It's just plenty on my own. You know, you can talk shit about New York. I don't give a shit. It's not that personal. It's not personal. It's just fun. Okay, just it's not important. But like Jeff, you're by default you are a dishonest, dirty person, and then you do this. It doesn't help your cause at all. And nothing you've said here has helped your case at all. Like, I don't know what you're... Like, I don't know. His lawyer watched this and is like, oh, yeah, no, you said all the right things, Jeff. I don't know. I don't know why they're prosecuting. You know, you said all the right things here. I read the chats. They all seem okay to me. I mean, I don't know.
It seems like someone who at 44 years old.
Chat is chat.
Chat is
Chat
chat.
is chat, but showing up is showing up. And guess what, Jeff? You showed up.
Shout out to Jeff Stacy. That's a Jeff Stacy line as well. Calling back to that.
At a home where you knew a 13-year-old girl would be alone after a sexually charged conversation online. You come in, oh, I want to hug you.
Oh, I want to hug you. Yeah, that's
The little
creepy.
girl's nervous. You do it with everybody.
Yeah.
You do that every time you meet a 13-year-old girl.
I do it when I meet somebody for the first time.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But this
and that's
somebody
creepy
is
to me
not
as
an
well.
adult.
Like, you're just gonna... I don't know. I would never personally do that. I don't know. Maybe it's me. I don't know. But I would never just, you know, go up and hug somebody after being in their house for less than a minute. Which is what he did. And, you know, say, oh, I want to hug you. Ooh, I want to hug you. I love that. I love that. Ooh, I want to hug you. That's somebody's name on the temple, isn't it? I think it is, right? That's a good one.
She's 13.
Please tell me who you are.
I'll tell you.
I'm trying to be
Uh-oh,
nice.
here it comes.
Okay.
Ooh.
So am I. But you're
Trying
not
to be
answering all my
nice here,
questions.
Jeff. You haven't been nice this whole time.
I will. Can you just tell me who you
Ooh,
are?
here it
I'm
comes.
Chris
You're not
Hansen.
ready for it.
And this is an investigation called Hansen versus Predator.
Ooh. He's like, what? That's not what I was expecting. And it doesn't have, you know, I know this was a budget operation. Hansen vs. Predator was a budget operation. I understand. But it doesn't have the same effect, in my opinion, when they come out with these small ass cameras. You know, it just doesn't have the same effect as those monstrosities that they had back in the NBC days, man. Those things were monsters, man. So, but you know, it still works, I guess.
So
But
if there's anything else you want people
oh,
to
Jeff,
know,
oh, this is your
anything you
Hollywood
want
moment
to
here,
say,
Jeff.
now would be a good time to say it.
I can't believe this is happening.
I can't believe this is happening.
He's only worried that he's exposed now. You know, that's it.
Any sort of a marriage contract. So what was all that talk about?
I don't want to talk anymore.
No,
You can leave.
On camera.
what do you mean I can leave?
What do you mean I can leave?
You can leave.
And then what?
That's not up to me.
Who's it up to?
It's not up to me.
He like shrugs. He's like, I can't believe this, man. You guys, man. You know, I know you guys are going to make this out into something that it's not, man. I'm telling you, I'm not like that. You know, he's like, well, everyone's gonna think I'm like that now. You know, I had to go be a creep, man. You know, it's not my fault.
You didn't have to come here.
That's right. This is your fault. It's not Chris Hansen's fault. It's not these camera guys' fault. It's your fault, Jeff. He's all defeated. Man, I can't believe it.
What do you do for a living, Jeff?
I don't want to talk anymore. There's
Insurance business, right?
cameras rolling.
Insurance?
I don't want to talk anymore.
All right. As I said, you're free to leave.
Can you shut it off?
I cannot shut it.
I mean, what is this?
What is this? I love that line so much. I mean, what is this? You know, you're like, is this like some like independent film or what? Like, what is this? It's because of Hansen, you know. It's not NBC, so he can't just say, oh, you know, I'm Chris Hansen with Dateline NBC, and everybody knows what that is. You know, he can't say that. So it's like, is this like an independent art project? Is this going to be like, you know, is this like for like, you know, is this going to be like just for the news, or what? Is this just a local thing? Like, no one's going to know no one has to know about this. Well, I'll just cheese it back to Boston, never come here again. No one will ever know about it. Like, I don't know, Jeff, but I don't know. All I know is that you got 61 million views and another 7.6 million views. So, look at this. Like, I don't get this comment. Like, this video proves there's no such thing as bad advertising. That pizza looks amazing. You need to get higher standards. Chris Hansen with an O-N withstood eating from that pizza is beyond. Like, everything is just about the pizza. What does that say about our country? Oh, man. Alright, it's not important.
It's an investigation
For a television.
for a television program called Hansen versus Predator,
Ooh.
where we investigate grown people who go online and try to create inappropriate, illegal relationships with underage children. So unless you have something else to say, now would be a good time to go.
I don't have anything else to say.
All right, then. You can
Man, it's, you know, that's the way to shut up a asshole, man. Just get a camera on them, tell them that they're on, tell them that they're going to be exposed for being a predator. You know, that's a good way to shut them up. That's a good tip. I'll need to remember that.
You want a slice?
I'm good, thank you very much.
So the cops here?
We'll see.
We'll see.
Okay. Or if they're here, just bring them in.
Just bring them in. Jeff, they have a system. They have a process to follow. They're not just going to bring them in here and storm in like SEAL Team fucking 6. You know, they got a system here, man. You're gonna go out. You're gonna follow the procedures. You don't make the rules anymore, Jeff. Like you're a predator. You're a scum. You know, you're gonna, you know, you lost that privilege when you walked in the door.
Be best if you went out that way.
Here he goes. One more swig of water. I did all this for nothing, man. Get my jacket. Ron Knight. Stand-up guy, Ron Knight. Hands him the jacket. Fucking, like he's a doorman or something. I don't know. Like, just, you know, back in the day, man, you know, I used to pop fools as a New York City police officer. I used to, you know, hold Rabbi David K back, and now what am I doing? I'm handing out a guy his jacket.
Grab a jacket.
Ron Knight. Still a stand-up guy, though. Got a good attitude about it, at least. He's a great guy.
He's out for the garage.
Out through the garage. He's like, dude, get the cameras off me. Like, you guys gotta film this too? Shut up, Jeff. Look at that hat. That should be Vincent Ambrosio's hat. I think I said that too in the first one. Like, I wish that they left that Easter egg there. You know, put Vinny's hat on the hat rack. That would have been fucking hilarious. Yeah, I love it. He's like, you guys don't have to film this part. Like, I'm going. Like, okay, we're done. Let's go. And he's like, oh, is something going to happen? Is that why? Oh, there he goes. I didn't do anything. And there he goes. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Sokol was sentenced to
And
7
it's fucking ridiculous, okay? Like, that, like, 5 seconds or whatever. Like, these 10 seconds that he's getting arrested and manhandled by these police officers are the only thing that would keep this on YouTube. Like, it's ridiculous. Something that's like 10 seconds long is all that it takes. And if you don't have that 10 seconds in, the video gets taken down. It doesn't make a lick of sense to me. But you know what? That's the rules. I gotta play by them, I guess.
7 years in prison, serving a mandatory 30 months. He is eligible for parole in June.
All right, and that's it. That's Jeff Sokol, the redo, whatever. And yeah, that's about it. I don't know how long that was in total. That was 12 minutes on this recording. I think it's going to be over an hour long. That's about the standard these days, I guess. I don't know. But that's it. That's it, I guess. All right. So I hope you guys did enjoy. And until next time, see you guys later.